Biosecurity 360 and Hatchery Production Facility. First biosecurity critical point is the storage room after the eggs are collected. Make sure the eggs collected are clean of organic materials such as manure. Egg is a vector that can carry pathogens from the farm to the hatchery. To prevent cross-contamination, apply Sanivir Fumigeno inside the storage room. After fumigation, the eggs will be transported to a hatchery facility. Trucks that are carrying the eggs have surfaces that potentially harboring pathogens such as the walls, floor, and especially the filter and grill area. This is the second critical point. Once the eggs are inside, use 1 can of 25 grams to ensure there is no recontamination. Upon entering a hatchery facility, make sure the entrance is equipped with a disinfection arc that sprays disinfectant covering the body and the wheels. Hatchery facility is like a cell. There is an outer layer and an inner layer, divided based on hygiene level from clean to dirty zone. The third critical point is the egg reception room. Here is where the eggs are sorted and defect eggs removed. If we have not treated the eggs inside the truck, it is recommended to use Sanivir Fumigeno in the fumigation room. After fumigation, the eggs will be stored in the cold storage room for a period of time. This is the fourth critical point. Conditioning systems are possible vector because they are rarely cleaned. Therefore, periodically it is recommended to fumigate this room. Next is the setter. Different setter brands have different systems of air circulations. Please contact our technical team as some older machines may require some adjustments. The setter chambers is the fifth critical point. Here is where the eggs will spend around 19 days inside. During that time, there are interactions with the egg, such as ovoscopy, or even accidents such as explosive eggs. Use Sanivir Fumigeno after these situations to quickly lower the microbial count. Conventional formaldehyde fumigation will only reach the top part of the eggs, but not the bottom part where the egg meets the tray. Sanivir Fumigeno is a dry smoke with microparticles that envelop the whole surface of the eggs, top to bottom. The sixth critical point is the hatcher. This is the point where the chicken hatch and expose to highly polluted air and manures. During the 30-hour hatching period, we recommend using Sanivir Fumigeno at the 0 hour, when the first pipping happens, and at the 15th hour during the peak of hatching. Conventional formaldehyde fumigation is associated with the degeneration and disappearance of the epithelial linings of the respiratory tract in chicks. This will result with respiratory disease, poor production performance, and even mortality in the early days of the chick. Sanivir Fumigeno has no effect on the chicks, ensuring clean and healthy chicks. When discussing about the biosecurity in hatchery, there are several parameters that need to be strictly controlled. Mishandling one of these parameters will result in the proliferation of pathogens such as Aspergillus, Salmonella, Pseudomonas, E. coli, Staphylococcus aureus. The eggshell is protection for the embryo from these microbes. That is why it is important to not disrupt the structure of the shell by avoiding corrosive and water-based disinfectant. The delicate pores of the egg can absorb moisture and also harboring microorganisms which could impact the embryo. A dry smoke with small particle does not affect the shell and eliminate the microbes inside the pores. Sanivir Fumigeno is a dry smoke disinfectant based on glutaraldehyde and orthophenylphenol. Recommended dose is 1 gram per 2 square meters of volume. Steps of using Sanivir Fumigeno. First step is to shake the can horizontally, not vertically. Open the plastic cover. Remove the wick tube. Place the can on a hard, solid surface that are non-flammable because the can may get very hot. There are 2 ways to create the smoke: igniting the wick or heating the bottom of the can. Once the smoke starts to come out, place on the ground, leave, and close the room for the recommended time. 360-degree biosecurity.